Hey everybody, LandFox here, and today I'm reacting to a person that requested me to work on this. Actually, this is actually her video, but I got called in to help out to make this video happen. So yeah, this is like she's like she's like a beginner on the music part. I think, but yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is like gonna be really a video dedicated to. This entire video is really dedicated to her, because she's trying to like get people's attention and all that. But yeah, so this is the first album she ever made, and myself and her sister helped out too with this. All we did is make this video happen. So yeah. So you can find this video and her channel and the links in the description below, so you can check it out, and also tell her what you think of the videos. Well, think of her songs and the album she made. So without further ado, let's begin.
First kid in our block to glow, 8 years old and the sky went gold. Mom just stared at us shaking hands like history fell in our cereal bowls. Stacked sheets in the morning news, charting what we are turning into. Granddad laughs as he always knew we were never built to stay this small. We are inherited sparks, lighting up the dark, born from a rumor in our blood, carried like a flood, hate beating hearts out of 100, breaking every law they trusted. We are inherited sparks, trying not to burn this world apart. Classroom drills, duct tape chairs, guidance counselor learning flares. Twins in a row, 3 freeze the air. I just pray my genes will finally wake. Whose gift, whose loaded gun? Who gets the storm? Who gets the sun? Parents tracing family trees like treasure maps and warning signs. We are inherited sparks, lighting up the dark, born gets underwater, don't fall behind while I'm already gone. One wrong step and the ground disappears. Hello, darkness of the dungeon door. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Blood on my hands, but I swear I won't miss. Tear up my weakness, strip me to the bone. I'll build a throne from the monster stones. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Bite down the fear, turn hunger to bliss. You're only heroes, you can keep the light. I'll be the shadow that survives the night. Teeth in the dark, I can hear them breathing. Jaw locked tight on a stranger's gun. Eat or be eaten ain't a slogan down here. It's the rule, and I'm rule number one. Drink down pain like a bitter potion. Trade one arm for a sharper aim. Every scar is a new equation. Solve for rage and remember my name. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Blood on my hands, but I swear I won't miss. Tear out my weakness, strip me to the bone. I'll build a throne from the monster stones. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Bite down the fear, turn hunger to bliss. You wanted heroes, you can keep the light. I'll be the shadow that survives the night. I was the joke on the back row seat. Now I'm the step that the gods delete. Falling just taught me I came here to climb. Kill off the boy, let the killer run. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Blood on my hands, but I swear I won't miss. Tear out my weakness, strip me to the bone. I'll build a throne from the monster stones. If this is how I live, then I welcome the abyss. Bite down the fear, turn water to bliss. You're on the heroes, you can keep the light. I'll be the shadow that survives the night. You can blame me. I'll be the shadow that survives the night. Footprints in the ash, names carved on ruined stone. We train in strike. Every ghost I carry keeps my shadow full of light. If the end is written in a language made of screams, I will cross it out in blood. I will rewrite every hunters of the last dawn, stay when every soul is gone. Teeth in the dark, once all we are. We are the line, we are the scar. Hunters of the last dawn, but I feel and carry on. If this is where the world must break, we break the night before it's we break the night before it takes. Cold cup of coffee, stack of files, flickering screen, same four walls, same old train, same old routine. Key in the lock, shoes in a line by the door. Quiet so heavy you can hear the fridge and nothing more than one wrong turn in the dark, one sharp breath in the fog, scales and blood on the rocks. You knew saving you would shatter every clock. Now there's a dragon in my kitchen, tail knocking over the broom. You call me master while you're humming rice boiling over sweet perfume. You turn my checklist into chaos, burn the gray right off my days. Miss Kobayashi and her dragon made in this tiny room that suddenly feels like space. You burn the egg, smile so bright like it's fine. You hide your horns under that headband, crooked line. Laundry and magic, you hang your dress on my chair. You say you'll stay forever like it's the easiest promise to wear. How did my cramped little life stretch wide enough for you? I used to fear the weekend, now I rush home to see what you'll turn into. There's a dragon dancing in my hallway, tail painting scratches in the paint. You call me Miss Kobayashi, like a prayer and like a prank. You turn my silence into laughter, set my sleeping heart ablaze. Miss Kobayashi. like paper cranes. Rivers climb the hills in spirals. Ground forgets which way is down. Red rain stings like tiny knives. Trees scroll sideways, eating light. Every footstep feels like glass. Every breath a borrowed life. Doorways opening too wide. Shadows like a second light. Eyes don't match the faces' shades. Storms that start from quiet mouths. Names erased from ruined towns. Maps just show a stain of gray. Here is where the meaning fades.
The song was meant for baking, I think it was up there. I think it's baking. The song was meant for about like that season. Or that season.
My heart is anti-demon, cuts through curse and command. I was born a contradiction. Tiny fist, shaking hands. You built your world on fear kingdom apart. I've got scars where halos go. I've got faith in broken bones. You've got gods that eat your souls. Who stands with you when they're done? Yeah, my heart is anti-demon. I don't bow, I don't bend from the void you open. I will drag this to an end. You built your world on fear and bleeding stars. I'm the crack that splits your kingdom apart. I'm the crack that tears your devils apart. Boot up screen, her face appears. Need a smiles, but something's weird. Empty slots where friends should be. Plastic shells stare back at me.
Me, it's like the Ultimate game, but 3D.
Now colored labels faded out. She says they're fine, they're here with me. But every pixel feels like teeth. Crazy mean,
Which I can go to. I'm sure that.
scream, you can cage their hearts, but I've got the key. Crazy mean, you won't call me. I'm breaking we're coming through.
It's not one of those people that recommend this channel. I don't like
Pockets full of paper
at all.
cuts, teeth marks on
I
every
will because of the
dream.
fight scene, but
Selling off my
not
future
because of how
just to keep the
bloody it is.
fever. Rust on the factory gate, rain tasting like cold blood. Count the zeros on the dead till the numbers start to flood. A little orange shadow sleeping on my chest says, if you die tomorrow, I'll handle all the rest. Chainsaw heartbeat ripping through the dark inside my ribs. Turn my dying breath into something that still lives. Cut me down, I'll cut back harder. From the gutter to the stars, I'll stand.
There's,
I was just a body
like,
on the concrete.
what the heck am I
Now I'm walking
watching?
as a chainsaw man. Hey!
Because I don't know who loves meme.
They called it one last job. Smile sharp as broken glass. Thank you for your slur as a kid. Knives whisper as they pass. Cold mud, open
All I say-
sky.
all I can say is
Organ
it's
singing
crazy.
static prayers. Every drop that hits the ground spells my name in crooked layers. Put your tie in the silence, warm against the chill. Says, if you give me everything, I'll drag you further still. Chainsaw heartbeat ripping through the dark inside my ribs. Turn my dying breath into something that still lives. Cut me down, I'll cut back harder. From the gutter to the stars, I'll stand. I was just a body on the concrete. Now I'm walking as a chainsaw man. Oh. Pull the cord, hear it roar. Every scar becomes a door. Blood for red, soul for red. Guess this heart is all that's left. Chainsaw heartbeat ripping through the dark inside my ribs. Turn my wasted past into something that still lives. Cut me down, or cut back harder. From the gutter to the grave I ran. You can keep the bullet left in pieces. I'll be living as a chainsaw man.
Still don't like that.
End of class bell rings. I got a sign to be a private tutor. Easy cash, light work. Good pay. Thought it'd be one kid, sleepy and bored. Show up, 5 pairs of eyes, same face. I'm floored. Lined up on the sofa. Same smile, different style. One confident, one friendly with an acting career. One's shy, one's tearful, one is safe. 5 my chair, one leans in with a whisper, warm breath. We share late night ramen, test scores start to rise. But my own heart's failing whenever our hands collide. 5 phones light my inbox, thanks for today, you're kind. Same letters, different wording, they're burning up my mind. How am I supposed to choose when it's 5 of the same face? Same laugh, same eyes, but my pulse runs a different race every time I say focus. Step 1 steals my place. I came to teach equations. Now love's the hardest case. Maybe I'm just a fool, falling 5 times in one room. Is it her shy smile, her jokes, her perfume? I trace the names in my notebook, ink smeared all over the page. If love is a trick question, I'm stuck on the same How am I supposed to choose when it's 5 of the same face? Same laugh, same eyes, but my pulse runs a different race. I thought this was part-time, now my heart's in full chase. I came to teach their future, they rewrote my fate in place.
That's one.
You said it was just a club, flyers taped on the hallway glass, ink on your hands, that crooked smile, come on, it'll be a blast. Paper cups and crooked chairs, 4 new names, 4 different laughs, but your eyes glitch for a second, like a picture with a torn off half. You're writing on my world again, changing every word I say, turning my best friends into lines you're trying to erase. lost again. But I'm not gonna play a game. You can turn the sun to static, I still remember every name. Say alright, that's okay. You're right, and more than ethics you can write. You can lock this world in brackets, we'll still find our way to life. So keep your perfect painted day, your empty desk, your careful eyes. I walk them out, we leave you there, just lines of code in your eyes.
So that was Sarah's Handmade World's album, her first ever album she ever made. So she's the one who made the songs, but yeah, like I said, myself and her sister actually just helped out make this video happen, because she's not very much an editor like me and her is, I guess. But yeah, like I said, you will find this video in her channel links in the description below, with also some like random previous reactions I've done before. So yeah, show her your support and what you think of her album and her songs that have been showed here and over at her channel. That's in the description below. Sorry, I'm not doing so well over here. So hope you enjoy. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.